We're back once again with assistant track and field coach Andrew Basler. He's the coach of the team's javelin throwers, the jumpers, the heptathletes, and the hurdles. And today we're talking to him about these javelin throwers. Coach, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
I believe Ashley Gatewood had quite a season last year. How did the team do as a whole in the javelin a year ago? And how did you feel at the end of the season based on what you thought going into the year?
Well, last year we didn't have any men javelin throwers, so the focus was on the females. And like you said, Ashley Gatewood has been our school record holder for a few years now. She kind of had a breakthrough season last year, winning the Big West Championship. She also does some other throwing events. Coach Bush coaches her in, so she was able to get Female Field Event Athlete of the Year in the Big West, which is good for her. She qualified for the first round of nationals, did well there. And then our other javelin thrower on the female side would be Jazmine Lewis. You'll hear her name a lot. She didn't quite perform as well as she could have at conference, but she's already started off with some great marks this early season.
So both those folks are back. Is there anybody new to the group, either on the men's or the women's side?
Yeah, on the men's side, we picked up a transfer from RCC, Stephen Robillard. He's someone in last year threw around the 180 feet range, so in our conference that's going to score. So we're looking to get some points in an event that we typically haven't in the past. And so he's definitely someone we're looking to tally up some points when it comes time for the Big West Championships.
Well, who are the other schools in the Big West Conference that typically have strong javelin throwers?
Long Beach State. You hear their name a lot. They've got a young man who's above and beyond anyone else in the conference. And then Santa Barbara is going to have 3 or 4 guys that'll be right in the mix. Outside of those two schools, no other schools really coming to mind right now. So, if we can battle a little bit with those Santa Barbara guys, I think Steven can find himself in the top 4, top 5 when it comes to Big West Championships.
And how about on the women's side?
Women's side, it's been Long Beach State. They had 2 young ladies last year that finished 2nd and 3rd behind Ashley Gatewood, and they were first round qualifiers as well. They both graduated, so there's a little bit more room in the women's javelin to see who's going to step up and kind of try to compete with Ashley. Barbara Nawaba, the heptathlete from Santa Barbara, she's someone who is right up there, but I don't quite think she's at Ashley's level.
Well, looking beyond the conference and on to NCAA, as you mentioned, Ashley Gatewood last year won conference and moved on. Who among our current crop of javelin throwers has the ability to move on to NCAAs?
I would say, Ashley obviously should be at first round of nationals this year. She's someone I thought that should have made it to the final round last year, so that was a little disappointing. And then again, she's only about 4 feet off of qualifying for the U.S. Olympic trials. So, but besides her, Steven is going to take some work for Steven to make it the first round, and just got to kind of see how his first year with Riverside goes.
Well, Coach, thanks so much for your time. Good luck this season, and we'll see you out at the track.
Thank you very much.